Hey guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang. Please subscribe. We are on the road to 20K.
Oh my gosh, we are.
Yeah. Today we're back with another episode in our Ninja Foodi series. We are on episode 4?
Yeah. We have chicken wings that we actually cooked from frozen and we did not have to defrost. Yeah.
And then the sauce, it's an extra special sauce.
Yeah, we're using the fire nuclear sauce and some mayo with it.
Yeah.
So.
It's beautiful.
I have to say, the chicken wings look kind of restaurant quality visually, no? It's well deserved.
Yeah, it is though. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Not spicy at all. Like if you just eat the sauce by itself when we're Mexican, it was spicy. But eating it with the chicken, do you think it's spicy? We have way spicier chicken wings than this. No?
I don't like when you speak on my spicy level behalf. It's just not right.
Why? Are you like afraid that in a minute you're gonna start sweating?
I just feel like
we don't have a sweat cam.
Wow, you really maintained the crispiness of these. So there is heat. It tickles the back of your throat. I'm just waiting for it to like continue to build.
Actually hit you.
But it's good so far. Okay, I can handle these.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I was being a little dramatic at first, but I'm like, okay. Were the chopsticks for this or for this? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I was just gonna grab this with my hand at a certain point. I was like,
Were
what?
you gonna?
Well,
I brought
my
chopsticks
hand
for you.
I was gonna try to eat the chopsticks with the wings, but I knew that was gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the drum neck.
So we had chicken wings from before, so we used the rest of the bag that we had for this recipe. Would we have been able to fit more? So the bag that we had was originally 4 and we used half, so that means we had 2.
Ninja Foodi. So we have a 6.5 quart Ninja Foodi, and it recommends using 2 pounds of frozen chicken wings. And the bag we had was 4 pounds. So in an earlier live video, we used half of it, 2 pounds, and then we had 2 pounds remaining. So it kind of worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Ooh, starting to get a little spicy spice. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys ended up buying a Ninja Foodi, let us know in the comments. We also have a link down below. We get like a small portion. They give us like a penny if you guys buy it from us. But if you can, we appreciate the support. And we're not sponsored by them.
Any penny counts. It's pennies are lucky. Yeah. Do you still pick up pennies when you see it on the floor?
I just think of like disease and germs now. Oh, no. When I was a kid, I had more of that like, oh, penny.
Well, the penny's feelings are hurt. You hurt Penny's feeling.
Was it the penny that is threatened to go away? I don't know how I could live in a world without pennies.
Hey, you just talked about how you ignore pennies and you wouldn't even pick it up and you don't care anymore, and now you don't know how you're gonna live a world without pennies.
Those pennies are the one that's laced with salmonella and syphilis. I do not want to touch those pennies. But other pennies, I'll touch.
I want to say all coins are laced in syphilis, not just pennies. If I think about it, I have a theory. You know how people are using cash and coins less and less now because we use card and Venmo and PayPal. So naturally, we are handling cash and coins less and less now.
Yeah.
Than before. Our immune system is down. As a society, as a community, as a human species.
Because we don't have money to spread germs?
Like, we're not building up our immune system because we're not handling that something like cash that is passed from human to human on a very often basis. Is this going to be the downfall of humankind? Watch, in the future, these future beings are going to study us in history and be like, what caused the extinction of dinosaurs? Like how we're learning that now. It's gonna be what caused the extinctions of humans. The transition from using cash to like credit card.
I just don't know how your brain like goes there sometimes. I just don't get it. That's not anywhere I thought it was gonna go. But I mean, it's very possible.
Like, I'm probably far-fetched. It's not gonna happen in reality, but
well, maybe it could be a factor to it. Like kids are playing outside less and less because they have more screen time. They're using their phones, so they're not going out as much. So, growing up, like we rolled around the dirt and got sick and went outside and we're okay, right?
I didn't roll around in dirt. I was a very clean kid. I still played outside. I went on the monkey bars.
Can I expose you right now?
What?
I don't remember which video it was. We talked about how I'm supposed to shower after I go home from like the night, especially if we eat Korean barbecue. And bloop, we had Korean barbecue yesterday, and guess which one did not shower?
Okay, I had a reason. I just drove back from San Jose. Well, you and Heidi got to take a fat nap in the car, and I'm like driving in 5.5 hour traffic, not traffic, it wasn't really trafficy, but a 5.5 hour car ride. Just saying, I was tired.
I mean, I feel like loopholes suddenly show up when you are the exception to the rule. But if I said the same exact thing, I would not get a pass, is what I'm saying. And that's the truth. And you can't say anything about it otherwise.
You have no receipt.
My word is my receipt when we're married. I would not make up stories. The mere fact that you said that, we're gonna fight off camera now.
Your word.
What about my word? It's not good? You want a refund? It just come back from San Jose.
Yeah, we did it very kind of last minute, but not really.
It was pretty last minute. It was like we planned it maybe 2 or 3 weeks before we had to go.
It was a kind of like just a weekend trip. Not really for us to enjoy our own time, but the main reason is to visit 3 couple friends, 4
Four.
four couple friends.
Which one did you forget?
We,
Tell me later.
Wow, in the whole weekend, we were able to meet 4 different couples.
It was back to back.
Wow. Oh, it was back to back. I kind of felt like a celebrity that has to do like a media circuit of when because their new movie came out.
It is award season.
Huh? Oh,
It is award season, yeah. And we took Hedu, like Mark said, he was in the car with us because we had to put him in a pet hotel last month, and we're planning to go somewhere next month for Mardi Gras.
And we have to put him in a pet hotel.
So we're like, you know what? Let's give him a break. But I don't know if the guy appreciated that we took him or not. I think he did, right? He just,
he pretty much slept the whole ride up and the whole ride down.
Yeah.
But overall, I had a fun trip. Yeah? It was fun. It was really fun.
It started out fine, and then maybe like 3 hours into it, I officially had it. Officially. I don't even want to tell the story anymore because everyone's been asking me because I posted on Instagram. So I want to let you tell the story because you might have a different like way of telling it than me because I'm still from a heated place right now.
Okay, I'll start off with a preview synopsis and then I'll get into the story.
Oh, okay.
Here's the initial preview.
It's like a movie trailer up here.
James does not handle stress well.
Oh, hell no!
But there's a reason why.
I handle stress well. I handle it. Wait, I need to defend myself. I'm not going to let you just say that and then we continue on. I handle stress actually really well. I think out of the two of us, probably better than you.
What?
Go ahead. Why do you sound like Scooby-Doo?
The stress was warranted because we actually had a horrible check-in experience with the Airbnb that we had, where
B&B stood for booty and booty. It was the worst.
just we didn't get our keys for the garage to park our car and the elevator key fob to take the elevator when we checked in. The keys were missing, and the Airbnb host was not helpful at all. They're like, oh, we don't know what's going on. I'll give you a call back, but they never would call James back.
We got straight up ghosted by them. I was livid.
We were kind of in limbo, and we couldn't leave our cars parked outside because there's no overnight parking, and we had to lug our luggage 5 flight of stairs. Every time we had to go out or come back, we had to just take the stairs, and we see all these other guests being able to take the elevator, and we're like, oh shit, we have to go up the stairs.
And it's not like flight, like, I don't know what I considered as a whole flight, but it's one of those where 1, 2 is the next flight. It's not just one and that's well, I guess that's how all stairs
No,
are.
because it's like half a flight each.
It's half a flight. It's a lot of stairs, and I was not about it. And Hedy wasn't either. He was like, this is the most stairs he's ever walked in his life.
And then because we drove to San Jose, our plan was to just use our car to drive around and meet our friends. But because we couldn't take our car because we didn't have the garage key fob, we ended up Ubering everywhere, and that, added to the budget.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just kind of like that. James had to call them literally like, I don't know, 20 times from the first day we checked in, the second day. And then
I felt like crazy ex-boyfriend, girlfriend. I called, I texted, I emailed. I did everything, and I couldn't, I think what made me even more upset is every time I called someone, they said, what's the problem?
Finally, they gave us the keys and the garage key fob at 5 p.m. the night before we're checking out early in the morning. So we didn't even get to enjoy it.
We didn't use our car for anything. We Ubered the whole time, which defeated the purpose of even booking that place.
Yeah.
And I remember the feeling of using the elevator for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is what it should be like.
Okay, now if we, because we're very positive people, one thing that I did appreciate is kind of going up the stairs was like an added bonus of exercise.
We did not fight with each other, but the situation made us very hostile, right? When you're just naturally frustrated, you're going to tell your partner and it's going to manifest and you try not to take it personally, but it just happens. And you're just like, this sucks. Like, what can you do? But
yeah, there's just one time that I was just being frustrated at the situation, but James, also being frustrated, kind of got confused and thought that I was being mad at him.
Yeah.
And then so he got mad at me, but then later you realize, oh, wait, no. You're just frustrated at the situation. It was nothing personally to you. So, but that's what James has just said right now. It's just, that put us in a bad mood.
yeah.
But as soon as we saw our friends, our mood changed 180. We loved hanging out with the four couple. Our first meal, right when we arrived, John and Tiffany cooked bombo, hey?
Which you guys will see sooner or later. Tiffany says it's apparently
They use the Instapot.
Yeah, but we're not promoting Instapot. We're Ninja Foodi all the way.
That's right.
But it was delicious.
It was so good. And we got to see their new condo. It was really set up nice. And then right after we met with Rosie and Dong and their kid. And he was at that fun age where he just wanted to play with you. He just opened up to us and he had a lot of energy.
Especially on the car ride home.
Yeah.
Like they were kind enough to drop us off. He was like ready to like, but apparently I guess when kids get really tired, they have that like last wind of energy. So, and then the next morning we had breakfast with our friends Kenny and Sarah,
and then got to
met
see
their baby and their dog. We haven't met their dog either.
And see the new house.
That was fun. Yeah, and it was a great jump start to our day too, because again we weren't able to take our car there because we were locked in.
Okay, here's another kind of blessing in disguise. Although our original plan was to use our car to drive because we were gonna have our car anyways.
Yeah.
You know what? A little part of me was like, I don't mind Ubering, so I don't have to drive.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a great start to our day because Kenny is really into roasting his own coffee beans. So he made me an Americano. And we knew a lot. And it was super good. Breakfast was awesome too.
Yeah, Sarah made like this frittata. Was it a frittata?
Yeah.
Oh,
We want the recipe. I want to make it.
I think she messaged me. I didn't send it to you yet.
Okay.
But yeah.
And then right after that, we hung out with our other friends, Jesse and Melissa.
They did a home renovation.
They basically did a 9-month-long home renovation, so we haven't seen their new home yet, and hung out with their two kids.
Yeah, one of which we haven't seen since she was like
A newborn.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
So I don't know. It kind of made me think about what our lives would be like if we had kids. Did it for you?
Yeah, they'd be sitting right here during the middle of the mukbang. Right here.
Would we include them on our mukbang videos?
I don't know.
Or would you be the type of parent that'd be like, oh, I'm not going to show the identity of my child because they should have the right to choose whether or not their pictures.
Is that the reason that most people don't show their kids?
I'm just saying, I don't know if that's the real reason or not.
Yeah, every time we hang out with other parents and we see their parenting style, don't you think about like how you would be as a parent?
Yeah.
My initial assessment is, if it's any indication on like how we are towards Hadu, I would say you're the more strict one out of the two of us. Do you agree or disagree?
I could see myself not strict, but being a positive influencer of good behavior to a child.
What does that even mean? Like, just tell me what you're saying. Like, I get confused when you just use words and I'm like, what does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Being strict.
A positive influencer of good behavior? Is that what you said? That doesn't... I would have never guessed that.
I feel like you would be strict, not to, correct any behavior, but you would be like worried about, oh, is Mark gonna yell at me for not doing something? So I'm just gonna yell at the kid to be like, hey, don't do that. so that you don't get in trouble by me. Am I right? Okay, think about that. Take a second, think about it. Try to understand what I just said and see if that resonates with you.
I mean, I guess if I think about it, like with Hedu, if he does something and you yell at him for doing it, and then later on, I'm in a situation where I should scold him for it, but I usually don't.
When
but
you
then,
don't, and I'd be like,
but then you come in the room and then I start scolding him.
yeah.
Okay, fine. But I think it might be a little different with a baby. But who knows, right?
I feel like you would be more playful. Like you would play with the kid more than me, maybe?
I don't see that. I mean, you're very playful when it comes to like being around my nieces and nephews. So
And
I think it just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're older, so that's why you've slowed down just a little bit. But
Oh, hell no.
Kids tends to like me more than you.
no, they don't. That's baseless. You don't have any like proof of that. Well, we actually both worked with kids quite heavily early on in our career, and I have no like. Now that I think about it, you probably were more strict with your kids than I was. I was probably more like, I want to be like, not like friends with them, but like more brother, like closer in that kind of connection. But I think you had more of a authoritative role.
I have a lot of boys. I could yell,
Yeah.
be quiet. But
I don't yell. I will make like
you,
not threats, but like I will say, well, you know, since you guys were like this, we are no longer going to have computer time. But you, how would you handle something like that? You wouldn't yell.
like, be quiet. And everyone would be like, oh, Mr. Leo. But,
Mr. Lee. You were scary.
but I've
at me too.
always balanced it with being that cool person too. So I think a lot of the kids still like me a lot. So does this mean we're having kids?
You think we're ready for kids? We didn't even know what to eat for dinner yesterday. You think we can make a big decision like that right now?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You know how our official stance before was we're okay having kids and we're also okay not having kids, right? Like we're okay with either or.
Oh,
After visiting our friends in San Jose, especially seeing their kids, me wanting to have kids versus not wanting to have kids kind of went a little bit, a smidgen more of wanting to have kids because I got to see our close friends and their kids. Yeah.
Interesting. What a revelation.
So, Lisa,
So I was gonna say,
if
do you
you
have to
want
go
us
to
to
the
have kids, maybe we have to hang out with Kingston and Clean more, you know? Like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask her to be the surrogate. That's why I was like, you can't just ask someone that like on camera. That's so informal. You at least have to write them a card.
Are there anyone out there that wants to volunteer? Our PO box address is listed.
We'll shout you out.
But you have to be a subscriber. That's the only criteria. That would be a very interesting YouTube video. Our YouTube subscriber became our surrogate. Okay, what's in this chicken?
I don't know.
What's
Something
chicken
you
juice?
just did something to it. So now you would say you're like 51%, 49%.
Yeah, after that trip was like, okay, you know.
But can we be also honest? There's
Yeah.
been other times where we've hung out and it's swayed the other way too.
Even during the same trip, it kind of has.
Oh, okay.
Because like Kenny was sick. He looked like he could benefit by just staying in bed.
Yeah.
But then he was up, and then I was like, oh, you know, Kenny, you need to rest up. And he's like, but once you have a kid, there's no such thing as resting up, even though you're sick.
That is true.
So I was like,
I mean, the level of sacrifice and responsibility is just, you know, it's a lot.
dot.
I'm just like, yeah, I know. I had, I guess, random moments recently that have happened. I think I mentioned in another video, like an older daughter who was hanging out with her older father. And like, you know, as much as we want to like leave this planet at the same time, that may not happen. It may happen. But it'd be nice to still have a system of support around. And I think that's, you know, one thing that we would be missing out on if we didn't have kids, right? Yeah, I think you added like truth, like sauce to the wings or something. Word of the day real quickly.
12 seconds later.
Hurry.
Hurry.
And then the comment's gonna be like, hurry up and have kids. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. We're on our road to 20K, so please subscribe.
It would mean so much to us if you click subscribe right now.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.